Welcome back to Of Dice and Friends, your weekly serving of magic, mayhem, and misadventure. I'm Joey, your host and dungeon master, and for many of you, it's been a week since our last episode. But for us, it's been about 10 minutes.
I really had a pee.
We are recording these episodes back to back because Rach and Aaron will be here next week.
Rude.
So it reminds me of the days when we used to play like 5-hour sessions. I've gotten so pampered by these short episodes.
There must have been a lot of pee, Rachel.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Nolan here. It has only been like 10 minutes. That's really weird.
Right?
Just reintroducing myself after a few hours.
But our audience has forgotten. It's been a week.
That's true.
So-
Hey, everybody. I actually play Mo the Monk.
You do?
I do. And also, I'm so happy that Sensei actually did anything. My heart was so broken when he ran. I was like, God damn it.
So a couple episodes ago, I think it was Heen who was like, we should bring Sensei with us. And me as the DM, my first reaction was, oh God, why? And then I went home to plan and I was like, oh God, yes. Like, he can give a dumb speech at the end.
Hey, it was a pretty good speech.
That
It
was
wasn't
beautiful.
I was impressed.
It was
was.
beautiful.
I'm so stoked. And okay, so here's the thing. I already did a pun today. I don't want to do that. I came in knowing this. So everyone does their cool little animal facts. Well, I want to give an animal fact today.
Okay, calm down.
Good, thank you. So anyway, koi fish are really cool. Did you know that like when they swim together in groups on purpose because like if there's a predator or something, they typically swim in groups of 4. So you have like A, B, C, and D, and they'll leave behind the decoy.
Oh, fuck you. I knew you couldn't be trusted.
Hi, I'm Greg, and I play JR. And if you haven't let us know what you think of the podcast yet, go and fill out the survey that we currently have up. And if you want, enter into our little sweepstakes by filling it out, too. I'm excited. We've been building up for like Karzire for a long time.
Yeah, I think he was first mentioned in like episode 2 when Zai brought him up.
And I can't wait to just punch him in the snoz.
Yeah.
He's a lot worse than he's a lot worse than Tana's mom too. This is going to be a big deal.
I'm also glad I got to see the white dragon from episode 2, who I made friends with by shouting.
That was a really cool callback.
Yeah, because I don't think we ever saw it.
Because you guys never followed the whole like plot hook about the stolen dragon egg.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I totally forgot.
Now you know what happened to the egg.
Oh, gosh.
Jeez, really?
Yeah.
We get easily distracted. Okay.
We get easily distracted, looks at Rachel. So Joey and Aaron and I were taking a walk after I think like the last D&D session. Joey and I were just talking about like Karzire and the hell that he put, well, everyone through, but like Tana in particular. I mean, he was just mean.
He's an angry guy.
Yeah. And, you know, we were talking about how, you know, like Mardani wanted to use Tana. And so because of that, up until a certain point, Mardani was protecting her, right? In fact, the other tiefling, you know, Tana's like half siblings and stuff, saw it as favoritism, right? We understand now that she was basically like a mouse ready to be culled, right? You know, for an owl or whatever. But yeah, Karzire just didn't like Tana. No. Karzire was like, I don't like you. You're in my way. You actually maybe have a chance of giving me a boo-boo. And I think he was just trying to kill Tana every chance he got.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force to be reckoned with. And there was a reason that Mardani ended up pairing with him.
Yeah, well, and then I also think there was a reason in the end, because we were also talking about this, like his sons alone couldn't have taken him out. And I suspect Mardani probably had like a secret hand in that.
Yeah, I suspect so too.
Yeah.
I think he maybe got a big too big
for his britches. Yeah.
I almost did a senseiism there.
Yeah, because we were saying that like he and Mardani were basically like mutually using each other. And then I suspect it just got to a point where she was like, you're not as useful.
Yep.
And also you're probably trying to kill me. So I'm just going to do it
Which
first.
is also true.
Oh my God, tiefling, man. I tell you what.
Hi, this is Aaron, and I play Finian the Elf. It's good to be back after a 10-minute break. Continuing my discussion of things you can eat that are poisonous for you, or you would imagine are poisonous for you, but maybe won't kill you. I've been informed that one could eat a fair number of apple seeds, which contain hydrogen cyanide.
Do they really?
They do.
Yeah.
But you can still eat them as long as you don't eat too many.
What is too many?
I haven't looked that up.
It's like one cup.
Wouldn't you
I think
like
it's
to
a cup.
know?
I would. Yeah, I'm curious.
It's a cup.
It's a cup of apple
I think
seeds.
it's 1 or 2 cups.
Wait, why?
It's a
Why
lot.
do you know that?
I read it somewhere.
Sarah, do you want to take this
Yeah,
away?
I was help us, Sarah.
Yeah, sure. All right. Hey, guys, I'm Sarek. I play Heen the Gith. I was trying to fix an RC plane the other day. I think I told you guys about how my dad and I crashed ours. And so I was trying to fix his. I got some of that really thin super glue. I've been used to using the super thick stuff because I do a lot of like tabletop wargaming and stuff like that. And so I'm not used to this. And I'm putting it on, and I'm like, I'm putting it on the plane. And I'm like, there's this model I need to glue that's sitting right here. Let me just glue this real quick. So I turn it upside down, I put it on, and the thing just streams across my hand, and my entire hand was coated in it. And I'd actually been picking at this all the way up to right before we started recording the podcast today. It took me almost a day and a half to get just the sheer amount off. I didn't realize it was still streaming out even after I was holding it. So I'm like over there trying to like rub my hands together, trying to get it off. And it just keeps coming out before I realize that suddenly, wait, it's just flowing out of the thing.
It was a little premature.
Cyanoacrylate.
Okay, that entire 50 seconds just got dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. Listeners, go back and rewind and you will hear what I am talking about.
It just kept coming and coming out of the tube.
Streaming out of my hands. Okay.
Seems a little personal for the podcast.
Okay.
But
Hey, I'm glad to have brought it back to something sensible.
All right, you guys.
Cyanoacrylate's a dirty business, man. Yeah.
Okay, you guys. Raise your glasses, please. This is actually to our characters. We have put them through hell and back, literally.
Yeah.
And we have a really big battle ahead of us. I'm rooting for us.
to victory.
To victory.
I don't like that Joey said that.
Cheers.
To Karzire's victory.
No!
Chapter 49, Face Your Demons. Last episode, Finian scouted Velville to find it in ruin, while the rest of the party traveled to Miskun to find the elves already locked in battle with Karzire's army of wraiths and, as I said, murder hobos. You joined suit, and with the help of an ancient white dragon, made your way into the family tree itself. You enter the tunnels between its roots, lit by blue crystals that give off a soft, gentle glow. The tunnel winds downward towards the tree's origin, and towards whistling, which echoes through the corridor, cutting through the silence of the tunnels. What do you do?
Run?
I'm going to turn to Finian. Not that he would see it, because I'm invisible.
All right.
Finian, I need you to take the spell away, please.
You'd like to be visible again.
Well, like Mo said last episode, which wasn't very long ago, so I remember it. I gotta walk into this with confidence, even if I'm terrified and my hands are clammy and I'm shaking and I kind of need to go pee again. No,
You should have gone before the battle.
I did.
Oh.
I have to face this. I have to face this head on.
Well, you are better looking when we can see you.
Oh, that was nice. Finian, are you flirting with me?
Finian blushes.
It must have been that hug I gave him last episode.
I take the spell down.
No, thanks, bud.
Where'd you go from?
Heard her talking.
I wasn't paying attention.
Hey, before
You really weren't paying attention.
guys, before we get down there, those rays kind of kick my ass. Is there any more potions available?
Yeah.
Or, a party healer, or...
Oh, I've lost faith in that.
I could heal you, but if we have potions to spare, I'd prefer to save my powers for this conflict.
Here, you guys. Raise your greater healing potions.
Oh, cheers. Hey, Tana, do you have a cheers for us?
Yeah. Here's to not dying, my friends. I have come to love you all against my better judgment.
Cheers.
To not dying.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To not dying, clink our greater healing
Okay.
potions together.
I guess since Sturgis isn't here, I'll take his role, and if you need healing, just call for me, and I'll be mobile and run around or fly around.
Okay,
Works for
so,
me.
Joey, I'm back at full health. Here's the question. Are we going to roll initiative again?
Yes.
Perfect. I get more HP, so I was just making sure.
That's cool.
As we're walking down, I just keep thinking about what JR told me. And I'm going to tap Heen on the back and kind of like, as we'll kind of slow down walking, so I'm just talking to him. Hey, Heen, look, I know that you have a lot of skin in the game, likewise with Tana. And I know I can tell something's different, and I know you're trying to hide it. I'm getting the kind of killer vibes that you used to have. You got to keep a clear head when we do this.
Yeah, yes, Mo, thank you for your concern. We discussed this as a group, and you're right. I absolutely do need to. And I will, yes.
I'm going to glance at Heen over my shoulder and raise an eyebrow. Say nothing. He and I, we both know where this is going, and we'll do whatever it takes.
As you draw closer to the room housed beneath the roots, you realize the sounds of whistling are interspersed with the sounds of munching. Then you hear a cackle. Imagine my surprise! I arrived to find you served up on a silver platter just for me. What a welcoming party. Quiet! Then the sounds of eating, this time accompanied by screams of pain, continue. The tunnel leads to a small temple-like room, some 30 feet across, with walls made up from the roots of the tree above. In the center of the room stands a demonic tiefling, complete with hooved feet, bat wings, and horns, using his rows of shark teeth to rip a chunk of essence away from what's left of an ancient elf spirit with a crown of bone. He gulps the essence down and looks up at you as you enter, though his grip on the soul does not loosen. What's this?
I am so triggered right now. This is like reminding me of what he used to do to my half-siblings and my siblings and Kai. So before I even realize what's happening, I have a chaos bolt in my hand and I'm aiming it directly between his eyes. But I'm not letting it loose yet.
You're just holding it.
Yeah.
This is judgment.
He takes you all in very quickly with a discerning eye, though his attention, of course, is very firmly on Tana. Oh, as if today couldn't get any better. Fate brings me Elgood's spark as dessert. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Karzire, I'm trembling right now, but I'm holding my fist really tightly so he can't see it. Death somehow made you even uglier than you used to be. I didn't think it was possible for your face to get any nastier. How did you ever manage that?
I am so sorry that you came all this way just to die.
No, honestly, man, we've seen like 3 demons and you're the ugliest, dude.
Without another word, he discards the now unconscious ancestral spirit, unceremoniously tossing him to the floor, and he attacks. Roll initiative.
I get 10 HP.
Keen.
14.
Tana.
20, not nat.
JR.
I rolled under a 10, so it wasn't good. A 4. Fate is
Finian.
not on my side
No.
today.
9.
And Mo.
I got a 19. The one time I could have just sat back.
Karzire goes first, and he lunges directly at Tana. He has no reason to care about the rest of you, at least not yet. And as he approaches, you immediately feel his malevolent presence. You're all filled with feelings of unease, paranoia, and utter malice. All attacks have advantage, and all healing is halved.
Ooh.
When a creature is under half HP, half of its max HP, it must use its action to deal damage.
Okay, that's horrifying. Thanks for that, Joseph.
You're welcome. Tana, Karzire attacks you with his great axe first. In 2 hands, he hits for 10 slashing. Not bad. He'll hit you with his claw next for another 16 necrotic. And finally, he'll attack you with his bite. He will chomp into your shoulder with his rows of shark teeth for 16 piercing damage.
Oh my goodness.
And I need you to make a DC 21 charisma save.
Oh.
Jeez. Good thing you're a crew.
That's a good stat. That's a good stat.
Oh my god. 23.
There is no additional effect.
Wait, no, say it and then say it fails.
Tana.
I scream pickles at the top of my lungs in a shrill, banshee-like scream.
You're not used to seeing Karzire surprised, but he's a little surprised by this.
So I will take back half of that damage and thrust it into my next spell, which is a massive black warbling fireball, which will not harm this tree because it is made out of pure Elgith-given chaos energy for a total of 68 chaos damage.
Oh my goodness.
What save does he need to make?
I mean, he's got to make a dex save.
Oh, he fails.
Excellent. That's for my brother.
Who?
Kill this son of a bitch.
Mo, it's your turn.
I'll look over to Tana and give her a head nod. All right, we got this. Well, if she's bringing the pickles to the sandwich, I'm bringing the beef. And I'm gonna use a key point, and I'm gonna attack 4 times with advantage.
Whoa.
That's
Yes.
pretty neat. All right, I got a 21 on the first hit. I got
His AC is 18.
Okay, I hit the first. I hit the second. Give me a crit. I hit the
Between
third.
his demonic scales, and he is wearing plate armor. 18.
I hit 4 times. It's just regular damage, but it's magical hands. So he's gonna take 43 damage from punches.
Wow, Mo.
Because I
Doing
hit.
some stuff.
Hey, it's all passive, all right. I get plus 20 if I hit all 4 times.
Right.
I'm giving you a proud nod.
And I'm also going to use one more key point. So my reaction is dodge. So he just has normal attacks against me.
Okay. Heen.
I'm going to glance through my diadem as ideas and constructs flash through my brain as I use the item. And I'm going to notice the big heavy chain I've used pretty regularly, except this time it shatters into pieces in my mind. And as I cast it forth, throwing the lance, it'll fracture into 3 separate spinning chunks of the blade that will swing at him. I'm going to go ahead and attack him 3 times here. And you said AC 18, Joey? Mm-hmm. Well, thanks to the advantage of this bloodlust that's going on, all 3 are going to find purchase on him. and
Yeah,
hit.
right.
So the 3 spinning blade chunks find purchase and are going to deal a total of 37 force damage to him. But I'm not done yet.
Oh my god.
Thanks to the bonus action aspect of this diadem, I'm going to go ahead and attack yet again. And interestingly, because I'm a scion, I control all of my psionic attacks at the same time. So I will attack 3 more times. With all of them hitting and one of them a nat 20 thanks to the advantage.
Hey.
Holy crap.
For another 34 force damage.
Wow.
What did you do with the elves of Velville?
He stretches in between hits from the Mo's punches, the fire, the psionics, and he'll just rub his stomach and lick his lips. They call this death, but I've never felt more alive, I'll tell you what. He'll take a step towards you, Heen. Oh, what is this I smell? Is this anger? The flames of vengeance can't be doused once lit. Isn't that right, Gith?
That was me once. That is not me this time. This time I kill in cold blood.
He disagrees. Make a DC 21 wisdom save.
Oh boy, okay. I got a 12.
Oh no.
He uses blind rage on you. You become blinded, and your next action targets a creature at random.
Oh no.
Finian.
I rush over to the spirit of the tree. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah, as you kneel down and look at the gory remains of this spirit, you're reminded that you saw a similar spirit very briefly in the Path of Pandemonium. Mm-hmm. That one with the flowery antlers. It must have been the Velville elder spirit as it was dying to him.
You take 17 points of healing.
JR.
Okay, let me see what damage type this will come out as. Ooh, damn it.
What do you need? What do you need?
It's odd. Anyway, so
What?
What?
so I will cast my Draconic Spirit.
I have no idea. Keep going.
So from out, instead of my blue scales come from the black that creeps into my blue. My dragon spirit will emerge out of there, and a black shadow dragon emerges from Malice.
Oh.
And my spirit dragon will roar and smile as it just sees Karzire and wants to rip him to shred, and it will charge at him, making 3 attacks. Crits
Nice.
for 50 slashing damage. And then he will glare straight down at him, and it exhales acid at him. So he has to make a dex save.
He passes.
Okay, so he will take half of 8. So 4 acid damage. And then with my bonus action, as JR, I will heal Tana with my ASMR healing ability. So you get 44 plus 4.
Just remember, healing is halved. So that included what you did to the Elder Spirit, Finia.
Thank you.
It is Karzire's turn. A lot happened in the last 6 seconds. And you can tell, as his eyes dart between each of you, he's calculating. He's figuring out who he needs to deal with first. He will use his bonus action to rage.
Excuse me?
And then he will start with the Gith, the one with the most rage and malice right now.
My hands clenched, my teeth chattering and almost breaking at the sheer force of just the raw hate and anger that flows through me now. It has been so very long since I felt this good and felt this right and this pure. You will make a fine decoration for my house. Your head shall decorate the fireplace, and all who see it shall know this day I slew a nothingness.
He smiles. This is exactly what he wanted. You take necrotic and slashing and piercing all the same, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then in total, he does 36 damage to you. And you need to make a DC 21 charisma save.
I rolled pretty well. A 15, but that's not good enough.
You take an additional 20 necrotic damage. And you age by 5 years as his teeth begin tearing the soul out of your body.
My mutton chops start to disintegrate and fall out.
Not the mutton chops.
I was already starting to lose my hair, and I was hiding it this whole time, I swear. But they fall out, and my skin begins to dry out and pale out.
And much like when Kriv did this to you, your max HP decreases by the same amount.
Yeah. Ow.
Tana.
Heen! I'm going to fling 5 scorching rays at Karzire's back. And I remember that I have advantage.
Nice.
1 hits, 1 misses, 1 crits, 1 hits really, really hard. God, and the other one hits even harder. Okay, so 3 hit, 1 crits.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, the fire is going... I didn't change it. It is fire, but it turns inky black because I have triggered Tides of Chaos in my gusto to try and help Heen.
This is fire damage?
It's fire damage, yes, but black yucky fire damage that's
Okay.
going to trigger chaos soon. And he will take a total of 49 fire damage.
He takes 0 because he is immune to fire.
He's immune to fire
He
damage.
is a demon tiefling. He is all sorts of immune to this.
All right, well, let's see if I can do something a little chaotic. 52. Let's hope chaos is on my side.
This is a really interesting one given the circumstance.
Oh, no.
Tana, for the next minute, all of your fire spells produce weak flames that deal minimum damage possible on the die roll. It's as if the threads of magic binding your fire into reality are dispersing.
Fuck.
Okay,
Oh, no.
well, I didn't like that anyway, so I'm just going to mess with chaos a little bit more. 88.
Oh, no.
I don't know. That was pretty bad. This has got to be better.
Don't say that! Why would you say that, Zach?
The deck of many things appears.
Because
Pick
both
3.
Heen and myself don't believe in bad luck.
I really wish you would not say that.
What am I
could go
tempting
wrong?
fate?
Heat from nearby creatures, all of them, is drawn out and rushes towards you, Tana. I rolled for this and rolled hilariously low. Everyone takes 2 fire damage. And Tana, you regain health equal to the total amount lost this way. So with 5 other enemies, you'll regain 10. Halved to 5.
Okay. All right.
That's better than the other alternative.
Yeah.
Mo.
This is becoming a whole situation. He just turned away and started whomping on Heen.
Yes. And his mouth is currently, you can see him physically tear Heen's soul out of him.
Jesus. Someone do something.
I'm going to jump on his back and I'm going to try and take him to the ground. Where I'm going to try and make this guy make an athletics check here.
23 on his athletics.
I have a 17, but I'm going to use a key point so I can add a monk die to my roll. And I can do it after knowing what he rolled.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I got a 19 total.
Oh, no.
You are on his back. He doesn't even notice you. Heen.
You took my wife. You took my soul. And you will take death now, too.
And I am going to rage.
What?
You too, huh?
What?
You're going to rage?
So you guys remember that card I pulled, right? And I got a level up?
Yeah.
I put that in Barbarian.
No, you did not.
You're wondering why last episode, the intro to last episode, I rolled for my health? I didn't put it in intelligence.
I didn't even notice what dice you were
You're
using.
multi-class
Wow.
now?
I multi-class
yeah, you
now.
used a D12, didn't you?
Dang, you got a 2 on a D12.
Yeah, worst possible roll. But with that, either way, I will rage. And so now, for our audience, since we haven't had a barbarian, that means I'm resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, and I have advantage on strength saves and strength checks.
That's incredible.
I'm going to try and break his jaw to let me out.
Okay.
I'm going to slam my fist down into his jaw.
His
Strength check.
athletics is only a 20. I mean, I can't imagine your strength is very high.
So the first roll is an 18 natural, and because I have 0 bonuses to my strength, it is raw.
You need a nat 20, is that right?
And the second roll was a 4.
Your hand slams down into his jaw, but he is locked on to your soul. And the angrier you get, the harder his bite.
Fair enough.
He takes another moment as he's munching on your soul to reevaluate the situation, but clearly no one else here is a threat.
Okay,
So
rude.
Wait, me? Seriously?
you did 0 damage on your turn.
Wow.
I need you to make a DC 21 charisma save.
Oh no, the other stat I can't do well. I got a 19.
It was close.
All right. I can help. I can actually help. With all of this chaos going around, you feel yourself imbued with more power to add another D4 to that.
Oh boy. All right, here we go. Thank you.
3/4 chance?
I got a 3.
That's 21. Okay.
No further effect.
I got you,
Finian.
buddy.
Donning my sunglasses.
What?
I forgot you bought those.
I was going to say, if you took my sunglasses,
Pulling my hood over my face
Uh-huh.
and pulling my gloves on. I shout out,
I will banish you back to the darkness with the light of the sun, of 1,000 suns.
and I cast Sunbeam on him.
Oh, no.
wait, did you just say an elf casting sunbeam?
Right, in the darkness, which
that's
is
like
why
high
I'm wearing all
heresy.
this protective gear. Because emanating from my hand is a sphere of essentially pure sunlight radiating 30 feet. Essentially inside this small space, the entire space is completely lit up as if we're standing under the desert sun. And a beam of sunlight. Because he's undead, he has disadvantage on saving throws against this attack.
Oh, he fails.
Nice.
And he takes 30 points of radiant damage.
Well, radiant is not his favorite kind of damage. He immediately chomps down completely to tear a chunk out of Heen's soul, but he will drop Heen and turn to face the source of the light.
He is also blinded on his turn.
Ooh, good to know. Okay. JR?
My dragon spirit will charge at him. I'm going to show you the misery of fate. And he will swing 3 times. Hits. Hits. And hits. 43 piercing from all 3 attacks.
Okay.
And then the dragon will say, turn around. And
He will turn.
as he turns JR, me, I'm going to jump at him and attack him twice with my sword for my action. Surprise. Ooh, I hit. And then I hit twice. And I will smite on one of those. I'll take 22 slashing, 8 lightning, and 33 force.
God, okay.
And if he's not large, he's not prone. I don't remember if you said he's large.
He is not large. He is knocked prone. Karzire has been playing with his food, literally in the case of Heen, but he's gone quiet now. He's serious now that he's actually taking damage, and he's a little angry. In fact, he's very mad. Karzire will stand up, Mo still clinging to his back, and blinded from the sunlight, he will swing randomly and aggressively. So I will roll randomly to see where these attacks go. Mo, a great axe and a claw hits you for a total of 21 damage. Ooh. JR, he bites down on you for 7 piercing and make a DC 21 charisma.
Oh, I am so good. Thank you, Fate.
A great axe will hit Finian, but Ali gave that attack a 3, so that misses.
Nice.
The best.
And finally, a claw attack will hit Tana for 13 damage. You're noticing as he's going into this fury that his attacks are more numerous. He's like a cornered animal now. Tana, it's your turn.
I will point my finger at him, taking a cue from Finian, and a bright laser will come out of my finger. It starts as fire, but I'm going to twist reality and turn it into radiant damage as Karzire is immolated, wreathed in flames. He will have to make a dex save. And he's blinded, so I think that means disadvantage, right?
That's right. He fails.
Should I make a dex save? I'm hanging on to him.
Yeah,
You're a monk.
but
You're good
a
at
monk.
that.
I should be
You're gonna
fine.
be fine.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I should be okay. What's your DC?
16,
I rolled a
17?
23.
You're
so
great. You're great.
Yeah, we're good.
You're awesome. You're awesome. Awesome. Okay, so Karzire will burst into blinding light for 41 radiant damage.
Wow,
he will
wow.
continue to burn, and at the end of each of his turns, he has to continue to make saving throws.
Against the light. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mo.
Well, I'm gonna hop off of him because he's on fire
Please
now.
do. Yeah, please do.
And since I have his back, is he standing regularly like there's nothing weird going on?
What?
Let me explain. How is he's standing with his legs split?
Yes?
I'm gonna kick him in the crotch from behind 4
Okay.
times. Give me some 10s. Okay, hit the first. I hit him 3 times, one of which is a crit. So we'll make that a radiant kick to the dick. So he'll take
The light of 1,000 suns.
It's just slow motion.
until it only does 10 points of radiant damage. And then he'll also take 20 regular damage.
Okay. Heen.
Well, I am under half. So if you can recall, that means I have to attack.
Oh no.
I'm sitting at 11 hit points. This is not looking good. But either way, I'm just going to look at him and scream, "Die!"
He does not die.
With that, I will reach both of my hands out, summoning 2 of the shards of the chains back to me, and I will form them into ice picks. And I will sprint full speed at him before leaping at him with the ice picks, going straight for his face.
Oh, no.
The first one gets a nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
The second one gets a 24.
Wow.
Those hit.
I'm going to stab him in the face for 28 force damage. as he's blinded, and hopefully this finds some type of interesting purchase on something squishy.
Oh, stop.
He is a spirit, of course, because demons are ghost cannibals. However, your psionics do interface with his face. He, realizing that maybe he can't do this alone, will attempt to summon wraiths, but none come to his aid. It seems your dragon friend is doing what she promised and keeping them away.
I revel in the shards of spirit that I'm slowly chipping away from him.
Finian.
I'm going to continue to attack him with this sun, with this radiant damage of his sunbeam. Mm-hmm. I send out another beam of light, aiming it at his face.
Okay. He will make a con save with disadvantage. This time his lowest roll was a 21. He is good. So he'll take half damage from this.
13 points of radiant.
JR?
I hit. Plus 15 if I roll above a 10. And I hit. Okay, so 2 hits. For 21 slashing, 13 lightning.
You guys do so much damage.
And then the dragon will continue scratching at him. 39 slashing. And he'll breathe his acid on him. Who's around him? Because this is a cone, so it'll probably hit some people. So
I'm on his face right now.
This is a small room. There are a lot of people around him.
Okay. I'm just going to roll to see if my dragon is feeling pretty malicey. It decides not to use its acid attack.
Wow, what a kind, malicious
Yeah, what a
dragon.
nice guy.
It's like a tour.
I still have control over him, so.
He blinks the blindness away from his eyes, which immediately go towards Finian, and he stalks over towards you. Funny how easy it was to take Velville and Miskun. I haven't found an elf that can do what you do. You're rather fucking obnoxious.
Wow.
Rude.
I detest your kind. You know that? You think you're somehow noble just because your demigod calls himself noble. Well, look around. Even when pushed to war, even the peace-loving elves become violent. And he will attack you 6 times. Oh. Hitting all 6 times. One of those attacks is a 4 from Linda.
Nice. That helps.
But you take 87 damage. Wow. And I need you to make a DC 21 charisma save against his bite.
I fail.
Finian, you age 5 years.
Oh, come on. We've been so mean to Finian's body already.
He's an elf. I don't think 5 years matters to him that much.
It's like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
That's one night of partying.
And you'll
max.
take 14 additional necrotic damage. Tana.
Well, he can go ahead and make another dex saving throw because he's still lit up with radiant fire.
He passes with a nat 20.
So he'll take an additional 9 radiant damage.
Is that half?
It was 18.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
It's 4d6 at the end of every turn.
Great spell.
Yeah, I love that spell. Everyone's in trouble. And I'm having a flashback to the card I pulled from the deck of many things. If I go down and I miss even one death saving throw, I'm done. But I gotta get him away from Heen. And I gotta get him away from Finian. So I will conjure a chaos bolt in my hand, getting ready to throw it. And I will yell over at Karzire. Hey, Karzire. You know, I've been thinking about this a lot since you were killed in your sleep, like the pathetic slime ball you are. And I'm hoping at this point he'll turn around for at least a moment.
Will you roll intimidation for me?
Yeah.
Some people that die in their sleep aren't slime balls.
Yep. I think half the party has died in their sleep.
Holy shit. I rolled an 18, right?
Yeah.
I have plus 10 intimidation.
Oh, wow.
So I'm at 28.
He turns to face you, yeah. You know how to piss him off.
You want to know, Karzire, what was so funny about that? Your piece of shit son, right? Your piece of shit son and his brother hated you so much, they killed you. No problem. You didn't even fight back because you were a sleeping little bitch. And you know what? I think my mother was behind it too, because literally everyone hates you, like the pathetic worm you are.
He's mad.
Yeah, well, of course he's mad. He's a little bitch. Alive, dead, tiefling, demon. He's dirt.
I forgot just how much I hate your guts, Tana.
Oh, that's so funny, Karzire, because I have thought of how much I've hated your guts every moment of my life and afterlife.
He takes a deep breath in, just inhaling all of the malice. Fine, and he'll take a step towards you.
I got nothing. I'm gonna throw a chaos bolt at his eyes.
Wait, you don't have anything?
I mean, I don't have fire. I would love to call Kriv, my emotional support demon, to help me, but then that would mean that I would lose concentration, and I like the fact that Karzire's burning radiantly right now. I don't have much. Oof. So, he'll need to make a dex save.
He fails. He's way too angry.
Awesome. Okay. Well, he's... sorry, JR, I'm kind of tromping on your toes a little bit. He will take 13 lightning damage to the eyeballs as he's burning from my radiant fire, and I am shaking in my boots, but I'm going to try and keep eye contact.
He's not looking great. He's also very notably angry, even for him.
My eyes are darting over to Finian and Heen to make sure that they are out of trouble.
Mo.
Man, we're in a situation, aren't we? This is looking pretty bad. I'm just gonna try and slow him down, maybe.
As he's coming after me.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna try just full force. I'm gonna try and rip one of the tiefling horns off of his head because I can grab spirits. So I don't know if you want to count that as attacks because it's technically damage.
Yeah.
But, okay, cool. I'm going to use a key point for this. We got to get some damage. I hit twice, crit once. So he's going to take 19 bludgeoning from the normal hits.
Okay.
And then he'll take 12 radiant from the crit.
Okay, he does not resist that. The radiant damage is enough to blow the horn out of his spirity form. He is now missing that horn.
Ooh, I'm holding it. I got plans for this.
Karzire is in a violent outburst, which is giving him more turns.
Oh, did I hit a sore spot?
Still facing Tana, reaches behind him and grabs Finian around the throat. Finian, make an athletics check.
18.
You fail. He rolled a 23, and he will lift you off the ground with his spirity arm and move you around so you're in a straight line in between he and Tana. And he, so angry, will weaponize his own essence, shooting spikes out of his form outward, straight through you and towards Tana.
Is this a spell, perhaps?
No, this is him. This is a thing. His control over his soul.
It's biological.
Well, you guys are fun.
Both of you make a DC 21 dex save. However, Finian, your next dex save is an 8 from Zach.
Oh, no!
Jesus. Oh.
I gotta use Tides of Chaos. Jesus. I got the exact same thing. I failed. And triggered chaos in failing.
Both of you will take 46 necrotic damage from his soul passing through you.
I literally have 47 HP.
Are you
That's
serious?
incredible.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I will scream in fury and a lot of owies, because that was seriously painful, and unleash the full power of my hellish rebuke. I am pissed and bleeding a lot.
You're so pissed that you forgot that he ignores fire damage.
No, hellish rebuke isn't fire.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's fury.
That's fury damage.
Hell have no fury.
It's fury. It's anger damage.
Fire damage.
And besides, I triggered chaos, so maybe it's chaos damage.
Do you need to roll a D100?
Yeah, but can I still get my hellish rebuke?
Yeah, it just doesn't do anything.
23 on the chaos board.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
A sense of foreboding is cast upon the battlefield. you feel, Tana, a particularly deep sense of dread, as if something bad is about to happen. But for now, all D20 rolls have disadvantage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, that includes him.
Yes.
Okay.
That is true.
Okay.
We're back to normal on attacks now, at least.
True.
By the way, I'm unconscious now.
Wait, what?
You
I'm down
are?
to 0. Exactly 0 hit points.
Oh, no.
Wait, I thought you were the tank.
He was.
I am.
Oh, no.
Even a tank can be destroyed.
Tell me, Tana, do you care about this pitiful elf?
Nope. Can't stand him.
That is not the answer he was expecting. Fine.
I know, because he likes to destroy everything that's important to me. No, I really can't stand him. In fact, his mere existence makes my life harder.
Fine, then you won't mind if I have a little mid-combat snack.
Didn't say that.
And
no.
he will bite down. And he will bite down on Finian,
Jeez, no.
He's gonna heal.
Oh, no.
dealing another 32 piercing damage. And
You would do that, wouldn't you? You would go after a man who's down, wouldn't you, Karzire? Because you wouldn't have the balls to go after someone like me, right? Because you've always actually been a little afraid of me, haven't you?
he says something, but his mouth is still wrapped around Finian, so
tried.
just mumbling over the soul that he's consuming.
Did it look like he's getting better? Like
Yes.
So I guess in death, Finian heals someone.
Satisfied, he will discard Finian's body. Still alive, but you failed a death save when he bit into you. And remember, all rolls have disadvantage. That will include your death saves.
Wait, my death saves too?
Oh, yeah.
With my 1 HP. Okay. Okay.
His action is done for the turn, but it's clear what his intentions are now. Heen.
So I'm still raging, but I still have spent most of my life as an intelligent thinking man, so I've been able to see just enough clarity to see that Finian has gone down and is presumably dead. Tana's clearly next. I'm going to vault over him and put myself between Tana and him.
Dude, you have like how many HP left?
11. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's plenty.
Hey, I buy the caster one more turn. And I'm going to channel all of the hate and all of the rage. And in this moment, it all becomes clear and calm. Just so much of it. I just see perfect clarity. I take the diadem from my head, and I'm going to try to stab it into his chest just once. And I'm going to use my inspiration for this attack. 24.
That hits.
With the little piece of jewelry that I strike, not doing presumably any damage at all, it's jewelry, it's not a knife, I'm going to cast the other half of my damage profile. I'm going to use a Mind Blast at him. He needs to make a Wisdom save, DC 18.
The next enemy wisdom save is a 6 from Hollymack.
Oh, yes, Holly.
Nice.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
And I'm going to smile. A very small, subtle smile, very exhausted, tired smile. As all of the psychic energy I can muster, all of the hate, all of the rage, all of the life of pure pain will stream into him, dealing 38 force damage and frightening him from me for the turn. You shall fear the fury of mortal man. With life short and finite, our actions can be summed into a singular moment. This is mine, and this is your last.
I'll sum it up for you. If there are two, one always kills the other. He is immune to being frightened.
No.
Oh no.
And while you do reduce him to 0 HP, he succeeds his con save to continue fighting. And may make a free attack against you.
No.
He will bring down his great axe with a nat 19, so very high, for 17 slashing damage.
That puts me down.
Vinian, it's your turn. And the next death save is a 12 from Allie. So you succeed.
Okay. There's one. That's something good.
JR.
God, this is tough. Do I just keep smacking him or try and heal Finian?
Smack him.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do is just hit him. So me and the dragon will kind of fly in unison and just wail on this guy. So GR will make his 2 attacks. Nat 20. I crit smite him.
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm so sorry to rain on your parade.
No.
He's at 1 HP. So you put him to 0. So he'll make a con save to see if he continues fighting. You can roll damage if you'd like. But
You're so smug.
oh man, Craig is giving me this stink eye.
Give him an 11.
You're giving it, you foresaw
Yep.
this.
Oh, come on.
Unfortunately, with his con save, it's still high enough to pass.
What about my second hit?
You may make your second hit, but as part of succeeding the save, he gets a free attack. So, he realizes at this point he can't take you all on at once. He needs to actually start culling his enemies. And so he will use the free attack not on you, JR, but on Heen, whom he is still carrying. He needs to heal up on this, so he's going to bite down into you and begin, again, tearing the soul further and further from your body. It's already primed a bit.
So as I recall, my max HP was reduced. Does that mean on the negative side?
Yes.
Oh my
No.
god.
Oh no.
I need you to take 18 piercing and make a DC 21 charisma save.
He's a charismatic guy, right?
Very charismatic. Remember, all saves have disadvantage from...
god.
No.
Joey. Just tell us you hate us.
I didn't do that!
That was done. Chaos.
Oh no.
I got a 5.
Take an additional 16 necrotic.
No.
You age another 4 years. And your soul gets further and further from your body and further into his tummy.
I'm not gonna last another turn.
It is now
Well,
his turn.
My dragon
no.
didn't attack.
Oh, okay, continue.
So he will attack twice. His 3 attacks. Misses, God. His disadvantage is brutal. Still misses. Ah, you missed all 3.
Wow.
Oh no,
man.
no.
Well, it's his turn then.
Karzire's turn?
It's Karzire's turn. And his soul is getting literally bent out of shape and malformed, both from the damage he's taking and the rage that is overtaking him. He will make an attack roll against each of you. Luckily, his advantage is canceled out by the disadvantage, and he rolls very low. He only rolls a 15.
Oh, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Oh, I cast shield. I'm good.
Nice.
He auto hits, of course, unconscious creatures.
No, no.
Oh well. I'm just more
I
dead.
just realized that. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Both of you who fail take 16 slashing damage. Both of you fail a death save. So if you would like to give a memory, now is the time.
Yes, I remember as a child being picked on by the older elves, in particular, being tripped and called names.
Oh,
Oh.
what kind of names?
Stinky.
Like mushroom, yeah, mushroom face,
Yeah.
which is probably not actually that much of an insult where I'm from, but
Yeah.
you know, for a little boy, maybe that was meaningful.
Heen?
You all see before you an image appear, a memory, very similar to what you saw in Legal. You were able to see other people's souls, other people's thoughts, other people's feelings and emotions and feel it from their perspective. But this time you see it from yours. You see a young Heen, probably in his 20s, maybe 30s, standing in a room. 5 Gith dead around him, and he takes a moment to breathe in before suddenly clasping his hands to his face, crying, weeping uncontrollably. He falls to the ground into a fetal position and just weeps. And you realize this is either the beginning of the end for Heen or potentially the end resulting in a new beginning, as the sense of understanding that this was the moment Heen was ordered to kill other Gith for Ongdun sets in. And you realize, looking around, these were not Gith that were magical in any way. They were simply civilians eating a supper. You can see the table flipped over and all sorts of soups and breads and fish scattered around the place. And you realize suddenly that one of the Gith is a child. And the memory fades as Heen continues to weep and cry in his own insanity. That was my soul departing to Legal. I hit the negative health threshold because of the health reduction.
No way.
Oh my god. Wait, is that the memory? Is that the vision JR saw? Is that what you're doing? That's clever. I see what you're doing there.
Not exactly how we'd want that replayed for us, though, huh?
Yeah, Mo feels like kind of a loser right now. Oh, this is bad.
There is no time to mourn. Karzire, even though he's only at one life, is still here. Tana, it's your turn.
I sink to my knees and I just whisper, Kriv. And a tear in reality opens up and his tentacles burst through and wrap around Karzire and start pulling him into the hole of pandemonium. If Karzire can escape his tentacles.
Okay, he will attempt. Karzire will make a strength save. He passes the strength save to be pulled in. However, he fails his con save against the damage. Light fades from Karzire's demonic, ghostly eyes as he falls unconscious, his soul floating gently in place. And as a moment of wonderful silence fills the room, that's where we'll continue next week.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for listening to our podcast, and a special thanks to Sarek.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, get out. And to our greater deities, Ricky and Linda, our deities, Zach, Vic, Alley Cat, Jason, Holly Mack, the Diligent Protector, Malpomene, Pete M, Ryan Andre, and Indy, our celestials, Ironjaw, Little Lib, Nick, Virgil McClurkin, and Chris Kremkow, our heroes, Tasha, Chris Matowski, Catgirl, Ray Kitsune, Soren, Lee, Vansel, and Terry, and all of our adventurers. If you want to affect the story like they do, come join us on Patreon. And another thanks to SD Gaming for supplying our dice. And that's all I have for today. See you next week.
Oh,
See ya.
Man, bye. I feel like we just need to, anytime Durgus is like in a room alone, we just need to whip the door open really fast. Don't give him time to change.
Karzire.
He just puts on a fake nose. Oink, oink.
After all the setup for the character of Karzire, that would be the most insane way to introduce him. We've been building up to Karzire since like episode 2 with Zai. That would be nuts.
What's Finian's reaction?
Durgus, how dare you?
He just has a pig nose on Durgus.
I ran
All
out of
those
spell
times
slots.
you were joking about taking over the world. You weren't joking.
I thought you were a little too conversant for a pig.
I'm too malicious.
Too malicious.